met Malcolm when he was 12 years old, and at the request of his mother, Latif Shabazz, she asked me to be his godmother. And I was stunned. I said, what an honor. And then he got on the phone, and he said, I want you to be my godmother. I said, you don't even know me. He said, I love you because my mother loves you.
First, I just want to thank everyone for coming, for participating on this program. A lot of people said that they wanted to be able to come and celebrate Malcolm. Our sister had the service for her son in Oakland, California, because the sheikh there said that in Oakland, Malcolm was bigger than Tupac. And so they wanted to honor him. But this is our cousin Liasa, our favorite cousin Liasa, and Malak. We are, but everybody knows that you're my sister. Malak is the Davis sister.
I'm here to celebrate the life of my cousin, / big brother, / best friend, Malcolm. Malcolm was my confidant, my protector, my light. When we were kids, he would watch scary movies with me. And me being young, I didn't want to sleep with the lights off. But Malcolm would say to me, after flashing his military smile, don't worry, little sis, I got you.
This country has to investigate it, not just leave it to the Mexican government. So we buried him, and my sister and family were healing, and we'll move forward, and hopefully they'll come up with some information on how he was murdered, who murdered him, not the two scapegoats that they caught. I mean, it is Mexico. Let's be real about it, and the crime in Mexico and what's happening with tourists. Unfortunately, though, they're not really discussing how many African Americans have been killed on foreign soil. We don't hear about that.
Right.
He's not the first black one, but it's the first one we're hearing about, and this mainstream media hasn't even talked about it.
Right.
They're talking about the girl in Aruba 5 years ago, and they still aren't talking about him being murdered,
and then
just recently.
And understanding that Malcolm was lured to Mexico because he wanted to help the disenfranchised African-Mexican construction workers.
Have you been reached by the Mexican government?
Not yet, no.
Well, his mother has been reached by the government, the embassy in Mexico.
Yeah, but further investigation still has to come from this government, because that's what we're supposed to do to American citizens, and he wasn't American.
Right.
So hopefully the State Department holder will step up and do something. Election is over. They don't have to worry about that. They need to step up. They're both black. The president is African American. The Secretary General is African American. And a young African American male was killed on foreign soil, and they need to do something about it.
Thank you.
I don't like what happened. I feel very, very impacted by it. But I did learn some things. I learned that some things about young Malcolm that I wasn't aware of. And in spite of what happened, what was demonstrated and shown, and that the service was that he was a very, very instrumental person. A lot of people's lives, had a lot of positive impact in people's lives, and also he had the spirit of his grandfather. So I can rest with that.
Are you African American?
Yes, I am.
Did you know Malcolm personally?
I've met him on a couple of occasions, yes.
And how do you feel about all that's going on?
I feel sorrow for his departure. I think the world lost a great soldier and a great leader. There's a lot of potential in that young brother. I've seen a lot of it coming out of him. Him, like his father, had to go through the fires of hell to step out to find himself. Not to be, a replicate copy of his grandfather, but to take his legacy and elevate it to a new height. And we seen that's where he was going.
So the African American community has obviously lost a really important person. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think this means?
What it means is that we got to get on our job. We got to cover down on our babies. We have to protect our youth. We had to guide them, but yet at the same token, give them room to grow and expand their mind. We cannot shell them, but we cannot allow, as we say in the party, nigger shit, to keep stopping the lives and heartbeats of our babies.